Hello, I'm Bertrand Radiguet from the Group of Physics of Material in University of Rouen. So I will show a brief overview of the soft developed at the lab, the GPM 3D Soft. So this software is developed by Gérald Dacosta from Rouen and is developed for Windows system. So with this software, you can reconstruct, you can calculate 3D reconstruction from raw data file, starting from atom file, which are the raw data file obtained with atom probe developed at the GPM, so LaWaTap, EcoWaTap, FlexTap. You can also do graphical representation of different analysis parameters as a function of the analysis time, so like the detection rate, voltage history, and so on. And you can do visualization and advanced data mining of already reconstructed volume, so starting from POS file or reconstructed atom file. So what you can do is to perform mass spectrum analysis, so to calculate chemical composition from mass spectrum after noise subtraction. Peak decomposition is also implemented in the soft. You can represent different features to isolate chemical heterogeneity, like isosurface, isodensity, isocurve. You can also plot concentration profile through feature of interest. And you can perform cluster analysis using different tools implemented in the soft, so the isoposition method, the maximum separation method, Delaunay tessellation, and so on. And finally, if you are interested in the first stage of decomposition, for example, you can use different statistical tools which are listed here. So then I will show how the... Okay, so this is how the software looks like. So here you have a first Windows with the different tools you can use. When you choose the tools, so the tools you can select them from the menu here. Here you have the 3D tools, all the tools for cluster identification, cluster analysis, 2D tools, and so on. So when you choose the tools, it will appear there, and then in the application windows you have the specific parameters for given tools, and here you have the representation. For example, if I just want to represent the volume, so this is a 316 austenitic stainless steel analyzed with a LEAP 4000. I can choose which kind of atom I want to represent here, for example, manganese. A last example about the cluster analysis. So here you have a simulated data file which contains mainly iron and a small amount of a red element here which form cluster. So what I want to do is to identify and analyze this cluster. So first I will identify them. So I have the choice between different tools. I will use the isoposition method, which is based on concentration threshold, and so I will first filter atom in region which contain a concentration of AM element higher than a given threshold. So this threshold can be determined by comparing the actual data file with the randomized one. So I have already done this before to save time. I put directly the value I've determined. Then I filter the atom. So I will keep only atom in region with at least 4.2% of IM. So this is what you have here. So you see you have all the cluster, and you have also small amount of iron, a shell of iron around, which is the matrix close to the cluster. So from this filtered atom, I have to associate them into clusters. So I will use maximum distance between atoms. So I will keep this default value 0.5 nanometer, and to define a cluster I have also to give a minimum number of atoms. So here again I have determined this parameter by comparing with randomized data file. So when I have selected my parameter, I can do the atom clustering. So all the filtered atoms which are close from a distance below this value will belong to the same cluster. So now the cluster identification is done. You can see that 90 clusters were identified. If I choose to represent not the color of the different atom, but the color of the cluster, and I will remove this. Okay. So now I see the different cluster. So as you can see, you have surrounding matrix associated to the cluster. So you have to perform an erosion to remove this shell. This is a little bit long, so I will directly use the file where I have already done this. So you see, this is exactly the same data file with the same identification parameter, but after erosion. So you see, we have removed the matrix shell around the cluster. So when I've done this, I can, for example, represent all atoms plus cluster atoms with a larger volume. Okay, and the advantage is now I can use different tools like mass spectrum, calculation of composition, and so on the whole volume, only the matrix, or only the cluster. And I also have information about all cluster. Here, so you see, here I have the cluster identifier, the number of atoms inside cluster, the duration radius, the Guinea radius, the coordinate of each cluster, and the results from the best fit ellipsoid for each cluster.